So a frantic game ends in a 3-2 defeat. What did you make of the first and second halves?
I'm disappointed that we haven't got something out of the game. We were more than value for, I think, 3 points, let alone one. I think we had enough chances to score in the first half to win 2-3 games. I think we got it absolutely spot on in terms of like the in possession and out of possession stuff. We started a lot better, something we've been looking for. I think we started really, really well, and we scored unbelievable goal from Matty. That's the quality he possesses. I actually thought that he should have been clipping it to the big fellas at the back post, and he scores that goal. But I think we played some of the best football we've played all season today. Finally started seeing us click into top gear. I felt like we had a strong 11 out, and I felt that the balance in terms of coming away from home, normally you kind of maybe have a bit of an idea of a bit more of a balance swaying towards out of possession, and players that fit that. But we knew this afternoon that we'd probably gone a bit top heavy on footballers, so we knew at times it was going to be great on the eye, but then we knew we were going to struggle in certain elements. But I don't think those footballers were the reason we conceded the goals. I think those ones that I asked them to be better without the ball, they were different level today. You know, the work rate from the top line, the 2-8s were just phenomenal. I thought they were excellent. So yeah, disappointed to lose. But if we play like that every week, we'll win a lot more than we lose. And to come a place like this, they're a good team. They're fifth for a reason. They won, I think, their first 5 or 6 games. You can see they've got good players. They're a big team, and they've punished us at times. But I also think that they're poor goals from our perspective. I think the ref got it wrong early in the first half. I think they were probably the softest team that I've come up against this year, in terms of diving and calling for everything. You'd imagine they'd do that away from home, but at home in front of their own fans, it got a bit embarrassing. The ref fell for it. The penalty was one of them. The Ben and the 6 were grabbing each other just before, and the ref talks to the 6 about grabbing Ben, and then they go back into it and the 6 just dives to the floor. And it happened at least 10 times today, which is soft and disappointing. I think he could have managed that better. But overall, really, really pleased with how we played. It was a massive step in the right direction from a performance perspective. Naturally unhappy with the result.
The last time we spoke in the league was after the Harbour game, and you mentioned there was going to be 1 or 2 changes. You've stuck true to your word, as you would, and Joe Hull and Max Martin have left us, and you've brought in Max Ram and Ben Richards. Can you just talk us through those changes? Yeah,
I just felt that where we were as a group, even though sometimes you can get a result, football's a great. It gives you good notice and indications of if there's errors that are happening that are going to cost us. So I believe, over 10 games now, you see the trends of how we struggle in certain moments, and I felt that, we need to defend higher. We needed to defend higher. So, bringing Max in his athleticism gives us the opportunity to defend higher. It comes with problems because it gives opportunities for teams to break into the space behind us, which they did a couple of times today. But that's what I want. I want us to be high because it means that we can maybe control the ball a little bit better and get the ball into our better players. So that's why that's happened. Joe's had a decent season with us, and he's not done anything wrong. He's a great lad, and I just wish him well. But I'm trying to get us into a position where we can compete in the playoffs. And I believe that after watching quite a lot of the top teams and a lot of football this year, that I believe I know what it's going to take to get there. And it's my job to make sure I'm brave enough to make those decisions that are going to impact the team positively, and then we can keep competing. We've gone to a 5th place team and should have won. Now, we didn't, and it's my job now to reflect on that. But today, I'm a lot happier, strangely, today with what I've seen than what I saw last week against Cleethorpes, than what I saw against Harborough. But it just shows when we're at at the level, like, we're a handful for anyone.
So moving on to Tuesday against Halesowen, another team slightly above us within reach. Is it just more of the same of what you saw today, but obviously hoping for a different result?
Yeah, it is. It is. Tough place to go. Tough place to go. But look, if you're not looking forward to going to a place like Halesowen with their crowd, the way they are, the stature of the club, like, then you're in the wrong game. Like, I want to manage there. I want to manage higher. So I'm looking forward, and I'm sure the players will be as well, looking forward to going there and trying to cause an upset like it was here. I mean, I tried to have a bit of fun with their fans today. But yeah, they didn't give me much back. But I'm sure I'll get a bit more back on Tuesday if we're in a good position. But if we play like that, it doesn't matter who we play, really. We can hurt them. Like, in terms of attacking, some of the combinations in the final third, and when you're seeing Locko and Warbs and Reese and, combining and playing in off Alex and Kingy, first half Kingy absolutely destroyed their right side, got in behind them constantly, caused mayhem. So they're different threats. They're not all the same players. They're completely different. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how we react from losing but playing well today, going into a big game on Tuesday. And again, we'll give it all like they have today. They've worked incredibly hard.